What's going nuts? So today what we're going to do is we're going to go over a kind of panic room situation where you just want to close all your doors in your base the actual proper way. Most of the time what I see is people will connect, let's say, a button or a switch to the power, and then they'll pass through each of their doors um, to each one of your doors. The issue with that is if you want to close all your doors, it actually has to open all the doors first. So as you can see, it needs to open and then cycle through and close everything. That's not actually, in my opinion, that's not the proper way to do this. So get rid of that. The proper way that you do want to do this is, just give me 2 moments. In is you're going to need two sets of branches. Your first sets of branches are going to be for closing the door, and then your second set is actually going to be for your power. Now, sorry, the power for each of the doors. Now, the thing is that just for the sake of easeability, everyone does connect their power, and then they do connect their pass-throughs through their door. There's issues with that, so if you do want the proper setup, is you do want a branch for each of your doors. But just for right now, just to keep it simple, we're just going to connect each of the doors through a pass-through. How this works is each one of these branches is connected to your actual close branch out. So what that'll do is that'll just send power directly to each one of the close, and then it'll just close it. It doesn't have to open up anything. So that handles the close, that handles your door. How I like to build this is actually you could send power to your doors at all times, but of course that wastes power. So this is the best solution that I've come up with, and it's with a timer. You can have switches, but I find buttons are better. All you really need to do is you just need to hook up switches to your oars. You can have as many, buttons to your oars. You can have as many buttons as you want, usually core and shooting floor. You can add a button, let's say for, your compound. If you're out doing something, you can just easily press a button. All you need to do is you just need to connect the oar switch to another oar and then branch off each of your buttons. So this, um, so this this setup, this OR switch, will actually toggle your switch to your timer. So as you can see, it just closes the doors. Now you can set it to 1 second. I like to set it to 2 seconds, but just in case the server is lagging. But yeah, it just controls the power to your doors, and then it also controls the actual toggles. So what it will do is it'll power your doors on, and then it will power each one of the close buttons. So each of these buttons will just close really quickly, turn off the power, so you're not wasting all your power. Now a different situation is if you just want to control, just 1 second, all of your doors, you could do something like this, where you could just leave that on if you wanted everything, and then just toggle that way. Or if you wanted all your doors open, and then you could just close it and close it that way. The thing with this situation is, just give me 2 seconds. There you go. All right, there you have it.